What's up guys, so in today's new video I'm going to be talking about the Feiyu Tech Ak2000, and I'm also going to be talking about gimbal tips and tricks that you guys can use. So this is the gimbal that we're going to be talking about today. It is the Feiyu Tech Ak2000. Feiyu was kind enough to send this to me. Okay, so first off, let's talk a little bit about the specs of this gimbal. This gimbal can hold up to 2,800 grams or 6.17 pounds, which is actually a lot for the price of this gimbal because this is marked as $380 and it's pretty affordable. I'm using the gimbal with both my Sony 28mm f2 lens and also my 28-75 lens, and the 28-75 actually can work properly with this gimbal. The gimbal can actually rotate 360 degrees on the pan, tilt, and roll axis, so you can get some really cool rotating shots. There are 4 modes on this gimbal. There's the pan mode, the follow mode, the lock mode, and the all follow mode. And the gimbal actually has a touch screen, so you can switch through all the modes easily. My favorite feature about this gimbal is the fact that it has this touch screen. It makes it so much easier to control what kind of mode you want, any of the camera settings that you want to have for your camera, and also just it's so easy to see what mode you're on. Another really cool feature about this gimbal is that it has a Wi-Fi connection between the camera and the gimbal, so you are able to control camera settings, control the gimbal movement, and just control capturing footage or photos. And you can also use the app that Feiyu has to control the gimbal as well. On the side of this gimbal, there is also a focusing wheel, so you can also use this to control the direction of the gimbal. I don't really use this that often though, because I rather just control the movement freely with either just moving it on follow mode or using the joystick, but the focusing wheel can be useful for other people. It is a nice additional feature, but I just don't seem to be using it that often. Another cool thing about this gimbal is that I can make time lapses with this gimbal and adjust the waypoints just directly on that gimbal, because compared to my Xangrin Plus, I had to use the app and everything, and this gimbal just makes it more easier to do cool things like making time lapses. The gimbal is also very light, which is really good for me because I don't have strong muscles. So yeah, the gimbal is very, very light, and overall I think the fact that it's light and it has this touch screen and it has such a high payload are all of the main reasons why I think this gimbal is so good for anyone that wants to start off using gimbals for their cinematic videos. Okay, so sorry for the switch in location, but now we're going to be talking about some gimbal transitions that you guys can use. And so yeah, this is the tutorial part of the video, and let's start with the first gimbal transition. Okay, so the first transition is going to be the walking mask transition. So you're going to need 2 clips, and they're both going to have the same motion. And for the first clip, you're going to have something like a tree or some sort of object that you can use to mask to go into the second frame. And you're going to want to time it so that you're walking kind of at the same speed so it looks pretty smooth. All you have to do is record those 2 clips, and then with the first clip you're going to mask out the tree or whatever you have as the object, and you're going to reveal the next clip and it'll look super smooth. Another thing you guys can use is use a speed ramp, which will make it a little bit more smooth if you didn't walk at the same speed or if it's not like timed really well. So yeah, that's the first transition. The second gimbal transition is going to be the orbit mask. So you're going to have 1 clip that you're orbiting around your subject with, and then the second clip can be anything. So the first clip, I just orbited around my subject, and then I went closer to her body, and then in the end I kind of masked out from her right side of the body, and I knew I was going to mask this out, so I made sure not to have like her hair or anything, or else it'll be a little bit more difficult to mask out. So once you have the orbiting clip, you're just gonna do that same technique where you just mask it out, and then you just can put any clip behind it and you're good to go. Okay, so now for the last transition. So you're gonna need 2 clips for this one again, and for the first clip you're gonna pan forward to your subject, and I just pan forward into her hair, and then in the second clip you're gonna pan out from your subject, and you can just pan out from that same area. And yeah, you just put those two clips back to back together and it's super simple and easy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me reviewing the Feiyu Tech Ak2000 and also me giving you guys some gimbal transitions you guys can use. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.